Hey Gemini, we're gonna do a quick reading. This will be much quicker than my norm, so I'm running about 10 minutes ish. We'll just basically figure out what it is that you need to know right now at this very moment. So be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs as well, so that way you can get a full picture of your particular situation. Some of the signs, some of your signs may resonate more than others, so just make sure you take a look. And let's see what it is exactly that you need to know at this very moment for Gemini. So yours right off the bat is letting me know that it's dealing with love. So you have your Ace of Cups here. You got a cup of love. What about this love? Ooh. You're coming up in the reading, however, you're coming up in the reverse, the Lovers. So it looks like there may be some indecision around a love situation and whether or not someone should accept this love offer. What does Gemini need to know specifically about this particular situation here? So this situation is going to be, I think it's a timing thing. And let's say, for example, you couldn't make a decision on whether or not you wanted to deal with a particular person. You have this Temperance card here, meaning that pouring in, pouring out, as above, so below. There has to be a balance. And it appears that a strong possibility of why a decision is not being made is because the relationship lacks balance. But we're going to go into that further. With this Temperance, it's also divine timing. So the timing might not be right. And once again, that still goes into balance. So let's see. Give us some information in regards to the Temperance card that Gemini needs to know about this particular situation. Okay. Hanged Man. Why? Oh my gosh. It's literally clarifying itself. So I literally just spoke about it. And then it gives me this. Now there's the Lovers, and there's one other card that there's doubles of, but you have the Lovers clarifying again, basically Spirit saying, I said what I said, and you said what I said. So nothing else needs to be said. But basically it's saying, like, getting out of this limbo state that you're in of not really moving, not really making a choice on this love thing. So let's see, Gemini, what is the reason that we're stuck in limbo, that we're stuck between a rock and a hard place on making a decision? All right. What is it? Why the Lovers in reverse? The Chariot followed by what? The Nine of Wands. Getting out of your own way. I feel like with this, it very well could be, well, there's a number of things here that I'm getting. So number one, with this Chariot here, this is, of course, moving on. So with you showing up twice in the reading, in the reverse, it's like you might not be ready to move on. And that could be the reason as to why you're staying in this limbo state. Now, of course, roles can be reversed. So let's just say that it's not you that's in limbo, but it's the other party. Okay, then it's the other party. The other party can't get out of their own way to move forward, because I do feel like that there is some fear that is associated with this. Because with that Chariot, we also got the Nine of Wands. Now it was in the reverse, but it's saying these are the things that you need to do. So this means that technically you are in the Nine of Wands, which means that it's almost like a self-sabotage kind of card to me, because this is the wounded warrior. This is the and y'all have heard me on this channel. The ones that have been here know this Nine of Wands to me represents someone who Woe is me. Everything bad happens to me. I can never find love. I'm always given love and never can find it. And not saying that y'all got reason to feel that way. So I can't say that it's wrong to feel that way, but it is wrong when you're sitting in this too long. And that's kind of what your reading is about. Sitting in the shit for too long. Because with that kind of like I said, with that limbo card, needing to have a fresh pair of eyes on the situation, needing to focus on a different perspective of how you're showing up in love to be able to truly manifest that relationship that you desire. Because I do feel like you want it, but I also feel like you've been dogged out. And so because of that, when you have something good, you're afraid to actually take that leap of faith to, seal the deal, which is understandable. I'm going to ask, should Gemini be cautious of whoever this love prospect is? Should Gemini be cautious of this love prospect? Because I want to understand if there's an actual reason that your fight or flight is like popping up. Because yes, this is definitely fight or flight. Why is it there? Knight of Wands. Someone was very inconsistent with you. Could be this person. I also feel like they may be moving too slow. So because they're moving too slow, you're taking it as, oh, they don't want me. But in actuality, this person does want a commitment with you. I have the Four of Wands right here. They want stability. They want growth. They want a foundation. They want to, they want you. Yeah. Okay. What's the devil? Because I bet money this is like just bad habits. You definitely need to, oh goodness. Yep. Gemini, some of y'all are actually dealing with an okay person. You're blocking yourself from it though, because you're holding on to old ways of thinking, maybe even bad habits that you've had in the past. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but if not, it's like, you may have dealt with toxic relationships, codependency, feeling like you're chained down to things. But when I'm looking at what this person wants to offer you, once again, I think Gemini, some of y'all may have an okay person that you're dealing with, because I see Ace of Pentacles here followed by the Eight of Wands. So they're wanting forward movement. They feel like they want to give to this. They don't want to see you slip away. They don't want you to be a missed opportunity. They actually want Gemini. What does Gemini need to do in regards to this situation in order to have the outcome that they want? Yep. Okay, I'm getting a few little things here. Number one, I want to harp on. Actually, no, I'm gonna harp on this one first. Eight of Cups. Leave the past in the past. Don't even look back. Whatever happened to you before, that does not mean that it's going to happen to you right now. So you have to leave the past in the past. Leave it dead, done, and over with. And you got to open the fuck up. Because I do feel like some of y'all are very closed off, especially with that Nine of Wands there. That, need I say more, you're not open up to shit. You literally have 9 wands surrounding you. 9s are the end, 10s are the dead end. So you're all the way down to the very end because you are keeping yourself on guard. Once you have left whatever has happened to you in the past, because it doesn't mean it's going to happen again, you open yourself up, and then you will get that Two of Cups that you want. And let's just say you don't want this person that's offering you the cup of love. Either way it goes, you still need to do those steps in order to get to where you want to be. I didn't think this was going to be this type of reading, but it seems that this is what you needed to hear. That's what was brought up. I want to look at one last thing, and then I'm going to let y'all go because we've hit 10 minutes, and I wanted these to be fairly quick so I can move on to a different topic. But what is, let me think. What's the potential outcome between Gemini and this person who is trying to offer them love, a commitment? What is the potential outcome between Gemini and this person? Okay. Please be a good one. Gemini. If you don't want the person, that's fine. If you do want the person, I really need y'all to focus in this month or whenever you see this video, because it's timeless. I need you to focus on getting out of this. Okay? Because the potential outcome of this, and I don't know why you go back into the Nine of Wands, is you start to release. You make a decision, you make a choice to release. I don't know if something spooks you or whatever the case may be, but you still end up being the wounded warrior. Why? Some of y'all are just going to remain single. It's like I got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like you know how when you go to a pool and you're scared to jump in the water because it's too fucking cold, and so you put your toe in there and you put a foot in there, but you still can't jump in? That's what this is. It's dabbling a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's like whatever it is that has really pained your heart, you're having a hard time letting it go, and you just are like, you know what, it's just best for me to be single. But for the fact of the matter of it coming up in the first place, because this is the what do you need to know right now, clearly it is something that some of you Geminis need to seriously work on in order to be able to allow someone in to love you. Okay. All right. That's what I got for y'all today, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. If you need a personal reading, of course, always go to miatarot.com. And until next time, you guys.